Hello everyone. This is the 6th video in our Excel lookup function series, and in this tutorial we are going to learn the match function. Now first, what is the match function? The match function allows us to find the position of a cell within an array. And as you can see, I've put these handy little numbers so you can see it. So within this array, the first one, second one, third one, fourth, and then in the rows, and then the columns you can see 1, 2, and 3. And the match function is going to tell us which is which. So let's take a look at the syntax. So we start typing, and you can see that Excel is very helpful. It's giving us the function we want. Now the lookup value, the first part of the syntax, is what we're trying to find, and coffee. We're going to look up what position coffee is in this array. Now the lookup array that we're going to use is actually not going to be the entire table that we'd used before, but just the ones with the labels that we want. And we're going to go ahead and comma. And on this we want an exact match. It's not ordered, and we want a specific match, so exact match. And then enter. And as you can see, it gives us that coffee is the first row here that we want to look up. And then the pounds yield, and we're going to do the same thing again. We start typing, and Excel helps us out. Our lookup value is the pounds yield, and for this lookup array we're going to look up these rows, the row labels, and comma, and we also want an exact match. So now we've found that coffee, and the pounds per yield for the coffee is going to be 4 million because it is in the first row, second column. And we can verify that with the index. The array that we're going to use is, as before, we're choosing the data that we want. We're not choosing the labels for the array that we want. And then the row number, well, we found the row number with the coffee, that's number 1. And then the column number is the pounds yield, enter. And we have 4 million. So we've now found the pounds yield for the coffee. Now let's try again, and we're going to try and find the price per pound. And I'm going to show you an error that I want you to just be aware of. So again, the lookup array for the match is going to be the first one, and exact match. If I hit enter, you can see, well, what happened? Well, if we take a look at coffee and we click up here, you can see that there's a space in between coffee. So we actually have to get rid of that space. It's looking for an exact match, and it can't have any spaces. So once we get rid of that, it works now. Now we're going to look up price per pound, and again we're going to find the match. The lookup value is going to be price per pound. Second part of the syntax is lookup array. I was getting ahead of myself. Comma, and then the exact match. And so now we found the rows and the columns for the price per pound, and we should get $3.40 if we put that in our index function. And so our array, again with the index, we just want the data, we don't want the labels. The row we found, the column we found, and it is $3.40. And if we want to know how much total revenue we've got for the coffee, of how much we've yielded, and what is the price per pound, it's pretty simple. We can just multiply those two, and we now know that we have a total revenue of $13,600,000. And so you can see that if we had a larger table, if we had hundreds of different items to look through, using the match function is going to help us a great deal. Rather than counting the position, it's going to find the position for us. We can then use the index function to find the value that we want. So that's how we can use match function to find the position, and the index function with the match function to find the values that we want. So that's the end of this video, and if you enjoyed this video, please click the like button And if you'd like to see more of these videos, go ahead and subscribe to this channel. Thank you very much.